Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Stans versus fans. It's a conversation we have a lot around here in the fellowship, in this sphere of YouTube. Stans are fake fans. They're tourists. They're here to virtue signal. They're here to get on board of something when it looks like it's popular, to pretend they actually have knowledge, to grift, and to get social media head pats when they want to side with the woke, virtue signaling, agenda-driven crowd. Fans, as I always say, we are the lifeblood of everything. We carry decades of knowledge in our minds. We are happy to share it. We want to engage. We want to enjoy everything we love about a franchise. Stans are only here to destroy what came before because they don't know what came before. They only like the immediate, the new fresh thing that is supposedly popular, or at the very least, as I said, a virtue signaling vehicle for their ideology. Last week, this weirdness happened. The Marvels came out on Disney Plus, and fake people like this, Stans, whether or not this creature is a 15-year-old girl like they claim, I don't think they are, they came out of the woodworks to try and create a false narrative that the toxic fans, the incels, all the names they love to call us, told you a lie. That the Marvels was great, and now because it's the number one movie on Disney Plus, you have to go all see it and accept the reality that it's great and we lied to you. First of all, Disney Plus is the short bus, and because you're the smartest kid on the short bus, that doesn't mean you're not another retard. Simple as that. But this happened. Then we had the Super Bowl. Super Bowl happened, and the Deadpool 3 trailer dropped. Deadpool 3. You've heard my thoughts on it on a couple different occasions, a couple different streams at this point. My immediate opinion. Said so in my video yesterday, it will not save the MCU. Despite the fact it will likely make money because people want to see Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and Hugh Jackman as Wolverine on the screen at the same time. Both working together and fighting each other. It's a simple thing. Fans will enjoy that. And that's all we're going to get out of it. We're not getting out of it as some sort of, yes, the MCU is back, baby, or it's going to save the MCU. We're on board. We're going to keep it going. They're going to change everything now. No, because Deadpool 3 or Deadpool and Wolverine, it's a spoof. It's a laugh. It's not a serious movie in the MCU. It's making fun of the MCU. We, as real fans, we get that and we appreciate it and we understand what it is. But then there are the stans, and this is where I want to go with this. Stans versus fans. Fans who have basically written off the MCU. We're done. We're over. We have no time for it. We are here watching the funeral parade, or sometimes I was referred to it, the zombie that is from Weekend at Bernie's, or Weekend at Bernie's 2 to be specific, marching along to the music. When the music stops, hits the ground, and we keep walking because we don't care anymore. But the stans... Deadpool 3 and the reaction from a lot of people, especially Shills 2, saying this will save the MCU, the stans have had a short circuit in their brain. The same stans that try and tell you the Marvels is great and everything that's happened all along is fantastic and nothing needs to be saved, everything is right, they have a problem. What happened last night in the wee hours was this. Suddenly out of nowhere, raise your hand if you love the She-Hulk series. And this is a standard stan profile. Read it, soak it in. Need I say more? This is how they began their late night campaign, which is stretching today. And everything I'm going to show you, I found all these within a 3-minute period going down the timeline on my ex-Twitter. They just came. They came to me. Didn't have to look for them. They were just there. You saw this here. It started with this, as I said. Raise your hand if you love the She-Hulk series. Then the stans began to do a campaign about how She-Hulk is great and Deadpool is bad. Here we go. So when She-Hulk does it, it's cringe. But when Deadpool does it, it's great. Jen had a whole commentary about the MCU, but pegging is what sold you. Remember, talking about the joke in the Deadpool trailer where he says, I'm used to pegging, but Disney isn't. Okay, that's fine. Great. But they do it again. And again, and again, how great She-Hulk is, how Deadpool is chopping her, how Deadpool did it worse. It's more just as cringy in Deadpool, how she did it first and better, how Deadpool fans are scrambling to explain how Deadpool's better than She-Hulk. And you could see it's the same thing over and over again. I don't need to read it. You're capable of reading it yourself. What I will say, though, is it's a miracle how they all seem to suddenly say the same thing over and over again, as though they've been given a script or had a download from wherever the hive mind sends its information. Go back to this one here. The first one I found. This is how a stan behaves. They attack. They attack using the only thing they know, the shallow thing that they've latched onto that they think is representative of a franchise. And they behave and they say things without actual evidence. We go back to this one, claiming she did it first and better. How about there were 2 Deadpool movies years before She-Hulk Attorney at Law on Disney+, and that Ryan Reynolds is a better comedian than Tatiana Maslany when it comes to this. Tatiana Maslany, she's a good actress. I mean, even though I have that clone series she was in, even though I dipped out, she had range being all those different characters. But she isn't funny as Jennifer Walters, especially in She-Hulk Attorney at Law, Jennifer Walters, who's a alcoholic whore. Am I wrong? No, nobody counteracting what I'm saying, because I speak only truth and facts around here. She didn't do it first, and she didn't do it better. They can't handle it. That's the bottom line of this. They can't handle it, and so they go on the attack, and they attack the one thing, and they prove once and for all that a stan is not a fan, because Deadpool 3, that's all you got this year if you're into the MCU still. That's all you get. The only movie. So what does a stan do? They attack it. They don't realize that if you want to try and keep that Weekend at Bernie's zombie marching along to the music, you need to defend this. If you really loved the MCU with rational passion, you would say, okay, Deadpool 3, I'm all in. They're going to do some zany shit. They're going to make fun of the multiverse, but you know what? I'm going to roll with it. We're going to have a good time with it, this and that. No, it's, why do you hate She-Hulk and love Deadpool? Deadpool's evil. Deadpool's bad. That's the issue. That's the difference between a stan and a fan. Stans don't actually love anything. In fact, they hate everything. They only latch on to be a parasite and pretend, so that they can get social media head pats. Real fans, those who are actually saying, I think Deadpool will be good, are probably to some extent somebody who actually does still like the MCU, who actually likes Deadpool and doesn't want to see Deadpool ruined by the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Disney. Stans versus fans. One is real, one is fake. And I will always call out the fake fan stans, who stand for nothing and love nothing except getting attention. Okay, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube. Hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic don't care about fake fan, whiny stan, and SJW fifis. Hit the notification button so my videos you like what I'm preaching. By all means, leave a comment. Love to hear from a real passionate fan out there. I care what you think. I do not care what the stans, fake fans, and SJWs have to say, because 201, they're all cowards behind keyboards, and they'll cry, and they'll agree, and they'll whine, and I'll just smile, because I'm a passionate fan, and I will always triumph over them. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there, who knows, at @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.